this is Ronnie.
And this is Reese.
And this is Soft30. And of course, we have DJ Q Waves, and we have D. How y'all doing? Party over here, not over there.
I wish the party over here. I was looking for some wine in here so I could sip some wine while I'm doing the podcast. I don't got no wine. I'm slipping.
You dry over there?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Because I ain't want no champagne. I'm gonna
keep got like 10 bottles of champagne.
I do. I got a lot of champagne, but I wanted some wine.
I'm gonna drink that shit, okay? It's just waiting for me.
I'm in my liquor key. I ain't with y'all.
You got all kinds of drinks. You're just sitting over there with Ronnie's name on it.
Just sitting. You right.
Anyway, tell us about your day, your week, your months.
My day, I will start out with my day. Y'all, it was rough. First of all, a forklift hit my work car, right? So that was just super annoying. It put me off 3 hours of the day. So luckily, none of us was in it. Kiki took Naya to the dentist, and construction was going on around the building or whatever, and they hit the car while I was parked. But I just don't understand how they hit it when it was the flagger person telling the driver, like, come on. I think he was really paying attention to like the moving cars versus the parked cars, and it just went on out the window, and he tore my car up. Q, I was a picture to post up it. I was so sad. I'm real sad because I'm like, I procrastinated so much on getting my work car fixed. Like, I was riding around, my stress wasn't done. Like, every time I hit a bump, it go boom. Like, I was procrastinating on it, and then I finally get it fixed this year, and look what happened. Look what happened.
You could have just left it alone. You say every time you clean it out, you get a flat tire. Just leave it alone. Stop touching
it. Every time I start fixing stuff, motherfuckers want to hit it. Like, God damn, let me live. Motherfuckers wonder why I don't get no up-to-date car. This is why. I don't have good luck when it comes to cars. I just don't. So this is why I will not get an up-to-date car just yet. Because I got to be mentally prepared for somebody to mess up my investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, I don't know. It's just, whatever. I didn't let it get me down. But before that happened, I was already kind of irritated because one of my cousins that does the jobs that I used to do when, before I got surgery, she was doing my job, doing the jobs or whatever. She's been doing pretty good. And then we went out of town last weekend. So on the way back, I'm like, do you still want this contract? Blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, I still want it. This nigga ain't show up all week to the fucking places. And I'm just like I'm irritated. Mind y'all. So let's skip to Tuesday. Tuesday, my niece does a place for me. And Wednesday, they called me and said she didn't show up. So now I'm like, I really have to start being this mean ass boss because I'm not there with them or because I'm not on top of them. You know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh, I can leave her or I cannot show up and nobody's gonna notice. Yes, the fuck they are gonna notice. Why would they would not notice? And why would you put as much effort into your family members' business as you do these corporate companies?
Right, because both of them do have other jobs too. They wouldn't have done that to the other jobs.
Exactly. So I'm just pissed the fuck off. And you know, it's getting to the point where I'm not gonna hire anybody else I know. Granted, it can happen with other people too that I don't know. But the difference is I won't be holding them to no high ass standard. You know, my family members I hold to a high standard because you're representing me. Like I could have lost like 3 contracts this week just based off them two alone. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Like if my family members give me an opportunity, I'm not gonna fuck none of that shit up at all. So I don't know. I just think that that's super duper crazy, and I want to go beat my daggone puppy. She stole something and took it in her cage. So that's what all that little rattling noise is. I'm sorry, y'all. But what else happened? Oh, so last weekend we went to Pride in New Orleans. It was a really, really good time. So some fuck ups happened, but overall, I did have a good time. So I am happy that I went. And I love going out of town to other Pride events, like because it's like I'll see. I mean, there's people that I don't know, so I can kind of do things, act the fool a little bit and stuff. I can have me a good old grand old time. So, yeah, I had a good time. But I'm try to find somewhere to take Naya next weekend because she just said she want to go on a road trip, but she's like, let's go take a road trip to Chicago. Yeah, no, I can't go that far because I still work on Saturdays. So if I do, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't call. That's a trip where I need a few days. You know what I'm saying? I'm not driving 10 hours, stay in a place for 24 hours, and driving back 10 hours. I ain't. But I'm gonna try to find her, something close that she might want to do and enjoy. But she does everything that's like within a 4 or 5 hour radius all the time. So I want to try to figure out something different, for her to see, but I don't know. I'll see. Really got to like sit and Google some stuff. And I'm a terrible planner when it comes to trips. I hate planning trips. I'm just not good at them at all. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I'm trying to hope Ronnie will take the ball on that, but she ain't offer. So I figure I won't grab it.
I can do it.
I really appreciate you. I really, really appreciate that. What else happened this week? There's some other crap that happened. I guess nothing worth really remembering right now. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, this weekend I have a wedding to go to on Sunday, and I'm super excited. Y'all know I love weddings. So I'm super duper. Yeah.
Why did you not get invited to this?
It's one of Kiki's cousins. You never met her.
Oh.
So I'm super duper excited because I love weddings. I love love and stuff. So yeah. I'm trying to figure out if I should talk about this or not because I had Q edited out the last one. So I ain't gonna go into full details. But y'all, I ain't gonna talk about it. Talk about it. So I'm not gonna talk about it. I really, really want to though. And girl, you know who the fuck, you know who you are. You know who you are. But it's all good. I ain't gonna worry about it. Just go ahead and give me a restraining order, and that's gonna be that. Mm-hmm. But I really want to talk shit about it. Real bad. But I'm not. See the growth, y'all? I swear, because sometimes I be wanting to relapse on purpose.
It's not worth it.
Just go back to my old ghetto ass ways, but I won't. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that was probably it really for my, I really have to at this point. I'm like having a whole brain fart. So how was yours, Ronnie?
My week was good. We definitely had video from Pride. Reese did not send it over, but we will.
My apologies. I actually don't know how to get it off of the camera, so I have to take the whole thing to Q so he can edit it. I was really trying to do half the work, but I just don't know. I don't know how. So it's all in you, Q. We believe in you.
But yeah, so New Orleans was definitely fun. I thought it would be different. Like I thought it would be like more gay, but it wasn't. But it was fun nonetheless. So like the first night,
about that too.
Huh?
I was upset about that too.
Yeah, I just thought it was gonna be like rainbows and fucking butterflies and shit everywhere. I was like, I just had this whole like vision in my head that wasn't going down. But yes, but the first night, so we had met these guys. One of them was from DC. One of them lived in DC for about 8 years, I think he said. and then he moved away. But anyway, so they on the condos that we had, like you can get a chef or whatever. So they had got the chef or whatever, but it was only 2 of them. So they knocked on the door like, we got all this food, and it was like a whole layout, and we didn't even have to pay for it. I was like, look at God, because we was definitely about to get the chef, but we didn't even need it. So that was exciting for the first night. But yeah, so the whole trip was fun. I did meet this guy, y'all, and we in a relationship.
My man is possessive, and I don't like it. And I don't know what he like. I ain't even see him. I didn't see him the whole trip, or I'm here. So
he was definitely a little possessive, a little bit, but I kind of like that. But because like when I was trying to like walk off, he like, no, where you going or whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna stay here. Then like, so one of them was like, come into the club right here, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go over there. And he like, no, you're not going over there, like, shit like that, right? I'm like, okay, it's fine. But anyway, we got into a relationship, right? I was like, okay, boyfriend. So every time when I seen him, I was like, boyfriend, whatever. Anyway, he lived in Maryland, so we were spending some time together, and he's cool so far. So we'll see what things go.
I'll let y'all know next week.
Huh?
I said y'all gotta let me be the judge of that. I'll let them know next week.
He's cool.
We came to this conclusion already.
Huh?
We can't trust your opinion.
Y'all just don't trust me, and it's fine. But whatever, because I don't be understanding. Y'all want me to meet a great person, but then y'all don't want me to talk to nobody. Which one is it? Shit, I'm fucking confused.
From what I've observed, my man is possessive.
It's okay to be a little bit possessive. A little bit.
Yeah, no, after a while, like, I don't know, very possessive.
Show your true colors in the beginning. Don't trick me.
I'm not saying, like, I just let it be known, like, hey, I blah, 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 whatever. And yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Well, we'll see. It haven't even been a week yet. But so far he's cool. But it's always cool in the beginning. But I did go to his room one night. He was definitely trying to get some coochie. And I'm like, no, because I don't have sex. Well, not with men. I definitely have sex with females. And at first he didn't believe me. I'm like, no, I really don't. Like, I have not had sex with a man since fucking March 28th. So he's like, oh, damn, you know the date. I'm like, and I got the proof right here. Huh?
Imagine you keep throwing out the exact date.
Oh, because I'm just trying to be, listen, I'm trying to keep it together, but it's hard. It's shits, okay? But anyway, so he like, it's cool, whatever. So when we was hanging out, he didn't try again. So I'm like, okay, we'll hang out when we finish this too. So yes, and he's like, we was talking the other day. He said, you probably not gonna give me nothing until like October or something. I'm like, probably longer than that, but whatever.
Long as you know.
As long as you know, it's fine.
Y'all sound crazy right now.
I don't care. What you mean? Why does that sound crazy?
Why? So why you actively having sex with other? Well, let me ask this: is it cool with? Are you cool with the fact that he's probably going to be having sex with other women doing this all this?
He can do that if I was fucking him or not.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's why I said, is it cool? Is it cool with the fact that he is dealing with other women? If it's cool,
I mean, it is not cool. I would rather him not, but I understand that he's a man and he got needs, and we just met.
Are you saying that because she may have sex with a woman and not give him none, or are you saying that because
that's what I'm saying. I mean, well, actually it's both, but I'm just saying, especially if you having sex with somebody else, other women, like, do you think the man should just be entertaining you and you fucking other women? That's especially, I'm just saying, let me finish. I was just saying mainly is you understand you have been and you are are sexually active, and just to ask the person or partner to pursue you, court you, or whatever, and you're sexually active, but they're supposed to be celibate because they're pursuing you.
So no, he don't have to be celibate. And I had sex like 2 weeks ago, yes, with my ex-girlfriend. Yes, I did. But it's not often, and it can possibly happen again, yes. But if he chooses to do something with another female, I'm not gonna be upset because I'm not doing it. He don't have to be celibate just because I am. It's no telling when I will ever fuck a man again. We can probably stop talking because of it. But I'm not going to be rushed to give myself to anybody.
I'm not saying rush. I'm just saying if I'm not saying that saying physical contact is a problem. I think like not, and because again, I'm not saying you need to do anything, but I'm just saying if it's not even an option and you're supposed to be sexually attracted to each other, whatever, like I think you might not be wanting to date right now till you're ready and open enough to it's not a rush when you're like, I'm comfortable with dealing with somebody and seeing how things go. Cause like how you saying to me, how you saying is like, look, it ain't gonna happen no matter what it happens, no matter how great the guy is, no matter what, it just ain't gonna happen. And I'm like, well, if that's and it's not all about the sex, but it's just like, well, why is that a problem? And then like, why are you dating a person if you don't want to have sex with this person? If you're supposed to be pursuing a relationship and stuff like that, I don't understand.
I do want to have sex. I'm in a whole drought over here, okay? But I'm just not. I'm not definitely with him. I'm not ready yet. But I was talking. I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to Lil Hood Babe, and we was gonna meet up, but then we didn't. Then we started beefing because he didn't believe that I wasn't having sex with nobody else. So we ain't even talking right now because he don't believe me. Like, I'm not a liar.
But even if you were, it doesn't matter to him. It shouldn't matter to him.
It shouldn't. Exactly, because he was like, oh, I've been seeing you creeping and or whatever. Because he saw me maybe 3 times with like 3 different people. Yes, but I like dates and shit, right? It was only a date. And I see him talking to people all the time.
I do see it.
And just because you saw me creeping don't mean I was fucking, because I wasn't.
Everybody just assumed that's what's happening.
That shit blows me. I don't get it. But
why are you dating people that you like that? It's not leading them on if you know that that's what they want, or not even that's is necessarily this is what they want. I'm just saying, like, you say like certain people you'll be going out with, but you have no interest in them. Why are you going out with them?
One of them I did have an interest in, but they married, and the wife called me and told me to leave her wife alone. And I ain't telling y'all that. Oh,
well, my forehead was big as shit. I did that.
Listen, so I went out with this girl, right? So then she was, well, first of all, I kept saying, I don't want to talk to you if you're not going to tell the wife, because if the wife's not cool with it, we can't do this, right? So we went out, and then she was like, I'm going to tell her tonight, So I'm like, okay, as long as you tell her. So she told her apparently that night. So it was a Sunday. So that Monday, the wife called me like, you was with my wife yesterday, And I'm like, well, what'd she say? Because let me see what she said first. And she was like, well, she said y'all went on a date. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, that's what happened. She's like, oh, are you fucking my wife? And I'm like, not yet. And she like, oh, okay. And she hung up. So I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? But anyway, so I waited some time, and then I called back, but I called FaceTime. So when I called FaceTime, the girl that I went out on a date with was on the bed. She was like balled up in this little position, and she had 2 pillows in front of her. So I'm like, is everything okay? And she like, not right now, Ronnie. So then the wife started going off like, what the fuck you mean? The wife never got in the camera though. She's like, what the fuck you mean not right now? You was talking to her all this time. I had my back, threw it in my face. And I'm like, oh shit. And then she like moved towards, like I guess she was about to hit her or something. And she was like, had the pillow with this. Like she was scared, right? So I'm scared. And I'm like, oh, she might need help. So anyway, long story short, she called me like a couple days later and she was like, it was real dark in the background. She was like, this is our last conversation. I can't talk to you no more. And then we hung up. And then she sent me another message, but I don't want to say it on here because the girl might be stalking. And I'll tell y'all afterwards. But anyway.
What I understood was why females call another female. The story I won't get into, but I will get into a little tatty bit. I don't understand. Don't call me for nothing. Don't call me. It wasn't a situation like yours. But don't call me for no shit. And definitely don't call me or text from no text app number. I ain't giving you no type of responses. First of all, I hate texting. So if you want to probably call me, because I don't feel like texting. And I don't like to argue doing text. I ain't doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just think it's crazy when people call the other woman.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
The other woman ain't got a call.
Like, leave me alone. Shit. But and so that was one person that the little hood base on me with. But anyway, and I was talking to her no more. And then the other dude, he old. He like 50. Well, that ain't old, but he like 57, right? And he just come over and he parked outside the gate and we just walk. And I walked the dog and shit. And we talked and we hugged, whatever. And I told him Tuesday, because I'm like, so what do you want? Because I'm learning. I'm not trying to leave people on time. I'm asking him like, what do you want? And he's like, I want you. I want to be close to you. So I'm like, well, what do you want to do? Like, you want to be close to me? Like, how close? Like, what you want? And he like, I mean, of course, I want to tear you up or tear that something up. And I said, oh, well, I don't have sex. So if that's what you want, oh, but I can get you to the mood. I said, no, I'm asexual. No, but I can do this. I know what I can do. We ain't gonna talk no more because I don't like that type. I know what I can do. That means you're gonna keep on trying when I just told you that that's not what I'm gonna do. So I haven't been talking to me, but and then he texted me earlier and he's like, I haven't talked to you since the last conversation. And I said, I don't want to lead you on or hold you up because I'm not doing nothing sexual, nothing at all. So that's done. And then the other dude that he saw me with, I was just picking up some trees that he was dropping off. Just mind your business, because I wasn't doing anything with none of them. Anyway, but so yeah, we beefing. I seen him earlier and he didn't even speak. And I don't understand that. Like, why lie? Especially about like sexual things, because it's like so many like diseases and shit, right? If you are sexually active with more than one person, you should let the people know. Right? And I'm not going to take away nobody's option. Like, that's not what I'm going to do. So if I'm doing something, I'm going to tell you that I'm doing something. So I don't fucking know. But he want to be mad, so he can be mad. Be fucking mad. Think what you want to think. Maybe I should post something and so he can really think something. Wait till I see my boyfriend. It's like,
you are so
childish, but no, I ain't gonna do that. But y'all, so tell me why the other day, right? So my niece's birthday was on Tuesday, and she had have a party on a Tuesday, a lingerie party on a Tuesday.
Got the club going up.
Yo. Anyway, so I got on my cute little outfit, right? And I got these heels on. I should have took a picture, but I took a video of it. And I'm walking thinking I'm cute. Next thing you know, the shoe falls apart, like literally, like if it just breaks all to pieces. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I did have the shoes for like 10 years. But that was my second time wearing them though. But I did get them from Rainbow. You know, Rainbow used to be like real cheap back in the day. They probably is cheap. I ain't been to Rainbow in a while. But the quality used to be like really, really fucking cheap. So that's probably But yes, I think my week wasn't that fun. Well, I guess that was on a Tuesday that I went to the party. Huh?
That I'm sorry I keep coughing, but I don't have COVID. My results came today. I don't have COVID.
Yay, COVID free.
The way my day was going, I was so scared to check those results. I was like, please don't be positive.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is good news. But it's you. Yes, I think that is it from my check-in. Yes. So you want to move on to your
topic? Oh, I'll go first. So,
or mine.
Reading a text.
That's my boyfriend. This text like, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
From a guy and a girl, right? So, and everybody is kind of like, some people on the guy side, some people on the girl side. I'm definitely on the guy side because I can play a joke with you if I want. If you take that shit the wrong way, like he said, bitch is done and get the fuck out of my house. But anyway, so let me go ahead and read it. So she's like, hey babe, guess what? He's like, what babe? She's like, I got the job, $70K a year. He's like, that's amazing, babe. It couldn't come at a better time. Now I can step down from my position and focus on my mental health. He was like, huh? With the little thinking emoji. And he said, babe, I'm not happy at this job. The money is great, but I've been working too hard for 4 years straight. And I stayed so you can finish and get your you can finish school and get your degree. And I just want to have a less stressful job. I'm depressed here. So she says, depressed? How are you depressed when you're making 6 figures? We have everything we need, Patrick. I guess that's his name, Patrick. And then she goes to say, I'm telling you, you're just telling me about this depression now. And she was like, so you're going to be unemployed while I pay the bills, with a question mark. So he says, Brittany, I paid the full bills for 2.5 years. I'm asking you to hold us down until I see a therapist to get my mental health right. I have other opportunities lined up. I just need a month. 1 month of him not working. So she says, wow, this isn't fair. I have to support you because you're depressed over a good career. In which people can absolutely be depressed at a good job.
Mm-hmm.
That you don't really want, you can absolutely be depressed. So anyway, she was like, you can't see and work as well. So he's like, no, I want to focus on my mental health the entire month. I'm asking you to have my back like I had yours. What's the problem? She says, I don't want to do that. Yes, you chose to allow me to focus on school, but that was your job. You provide for me, not the other way around. You can be a therapist and work. You're sounding lazy at this point. So he says, lazy? Did I call you lazy when you were in school full time for 2.5 years? Listen, I said what I'm going to do. You with me or not? So she writes and says, not. Sorry, it was at the bottom. It was covered up with my phone. So she says not. So he says, so we done? Are you serious? So she says, Patrick, I'm dead ass serious. I cannot support a man, not even for a month. I wish you would have told me about this depression, quote unquote. And I would have left a long time ago. I don't have to deal with it. You hear that from me, and that isn't fair. I hope you're able to get help. I didn't sign up for this. So he said, okay, at least I know now you're not wife material. I've been seeing a therapist over my depression and I'm not quitting my job. I wanted to see if you truly had my back before I proposed. Get your my house. You have your job now. You can pay your own bills and we're done here. So she was like, I knew you was playing, with some laughing emojis. I was joking, babe. So he's like, lies, you were serious, Britt. And then he said, get your shit and leave my house. Stop calling me. I have nothing else to say to you. And people are like, well, you shouldn't play jokes on your partners like that, and things like that wouldn't happen. I don't give a flying fuck. First of all,
bullshit.
Right, y'all know how I feel about that. All for quitting your job, getting your shit together, starting a business, whatever, if you have that support. If you have that support. But you know, I really feel like it was some bullshit to say, oh, at the end, oh no, I knew you was playing, I was joking, babe. That's bullshit. She did not want to support that motherfucking man. And I get that it's a man's job to support a woman, but it's also a woman's job to support that man if he gets sick, if he gets fired, if he wants to take a break from his job. That's where you the fuck step in. Like, some of these women just think that, oh no, it gotta be you, it gotta be you. Like, absolutely not. No. That's crazy.
Yeah, if I was in a situation, I would have definitely let him quit his job. Like, and I don't want to take excuse me, I don't want to take care of a man, but if it's in a situation like this, like, if starting out, if I'm taking care of you, no. But if we are together,
right,
and you paid for every fucking thing for 2 years, and now I got this good ass job. Oh, baby, you can relax, but don't relax too long. Don't relax too long.
I mean, I would have been like, babe, won't you wait until after I get my first check or two, so I can make sure that, you know, because to make sure that I'm going to be able to hold you down, and you take a month off. Shit, take 2. I don't give a fuck. But don't just let me do it in the middle of, you know, before I get a paycheck. Because, you know, you be in the whole 3 weeks and shit like that. So, no, let's compromise a little bit. But absolutely, take your time off. Find a new job. Fuck that place. Shit, and then, you know, nowadays, a lot of jobs that, you know, you can put in that what's that, request time off, or not the paid time off, but leave you can take a leave of absence and things like that. So it's ways that he could still kept the job for the month, you know. So I just thought that he was crazy, very, very selfish of her, and it's like that with many, many women. So when I be saying stuff like, oh no, I wouldn't be taking care of nobody, blah blah blah, I'm like, Ronnie, in the beginning, absolutely not. Like, it's good, you know what I'm saying? It ain't fitting to be, and I don't expect the person to do the same for me either. I go Dutch every motherfucking day. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But when it's a long-term thing, absolutely. I tell y'all all the time how I told Kiki to quit her fucking job. I told her to quit her job when I ain't have no job. I ain't have a spot to piss in or window.
But the fact that he said his mental health, people don't take mental health serious.
They don't
at all. And mental health is fucking serious. And me personally, because I didn't take it serious until I'm like, well, shit, I need to get my mental together, and started actually taking steps to get it together. So that would have got me right there. Just that. Just say mental, okay? And I'm there. Get it together. Because you can go off the fucking handle and never get your shit together ever again if your mental is fucked up.
And once you go so far with your mental health, like, that where you can't even come back from, is so hard. It's hard. That was bullshit. That's bullshit. And I hope he really did leave her. Yeah, because that's messed up. And especially with 70K, depends on what state you live in. Y'all can live comfortably with the 70K.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm glad he played that trick. He must have knew what kind of girl she was. Cause I be like, when I be seeing videos like the gold digger videos, and he'd be like the guy, he's like tricking his girlfriend, and this guy pull up in his car and they be talking and stuff, and then she go and leave with the guy because he got more money. Listen, do what you gotta do to see if the girl's down for you.
I got a man, but then talk to you once they see you hop in the Rolls Royce or the Bentley or whatever like that. Like, that's bullshit. I would never get caught with a gold digger.
Me either. Shit. I go off of looks from first. So if you don't look good, I don't give a fuck what you got. No. No.
Even if I'm walking, I might now what they would get me with a gold digger video is if they walk back to the car and I might be like, can I take a picture in front of your car? They're gonna get that.
But you ain't getting my number. I ain't have to go with you.
They be like, oh, you ain't want to get my number, but you want to take a picture in front of the car? Well, yes, I do.
What's wrong with that?
That's how they gonna get me because I want to take a picture. But that don't mean you gonna get my number. I literally want to take a picture in front of the car. And
we do that with motorcycles. Well, you more than me, but
yeah, I hop on it real quick. Don't even know what's going on. Well, my picture gonna be falling over one day.
But this moved me. Sorry, guys. Did y'all want to say y'all opinion on it?
I was going to ask them, would you do something like that to test your girl? Because I honestly think guys should. I feel like a lot of guys be out getting played sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And don't even know it.
Would I test her?
Mm-hmm.
Not really. I think, life is a test. So, I'm not going to play no games or no shit like that. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You know what I mean? So not really.
Yeah, I want to do it either.
Oh, no knew the universe, whoever knew what they was doing when they made me a female.
Mm-hmm. Because I would test them. Fuck that.
I don't really know guy stuff,
I guess, but this brings. Sorry, Reese. I know you probably got another one, but this is kind of connected. But so I think it was the radio or something. I don't know because I'll be watching like videos on social media too. But this girl, she was dating this guy, and he had got her this nice ass, expensive ass car, got her a condo and all of that stuff. But anyway, so they didn't work out. And she was saying that he should still pay for her car and for the maintenance, pay for her condo, all of that, because he knew before he bought her all of that stuff that she couldn't afford it. So my question is, do y'all feel,
Go ahead.
Oh, do y'all feel like if you meet somebody and they put you up in this luxury shit and then they bring you into this new life and then y'all don't work out, do you think that they should still continue to pay for the stuff or at least for a few months?
Absolutely not. Are we married? Absolutely not. First and foremost, I wouldn't
you knew I couldn't
put me up in a luxury condo. It's the same as me paying a mortgage. Buy me a house and let me have more room. That's first and foremost. Okay. Mm-hmm. I like to stretch out my money is much. That's first and foremost.
House too.
But secondly, no, I'm not going to expect somebody after it doesn't work out to keep doing shit. And especially if they not my fucking wife. I'm not going to expect them to do shit. And they damn sure better not expect me to do shit. If we're done, we're done. Figure this shit out yourself. Go find you another sucker. Go get you a job. You didn't have this lifestyle before me, so you don't need to continue it after me.
But I just feel like if you brought me this stuff, and even though we didn't work out, you still wanted me to have it, right? Because you brought it for me. And if you didn't, because maybe you should have been thinking about we wasn't going to work out in the midst of you buying this stuff, and you should have bought a cheaper car or some shit like that. But sir or ma'am, you brought me this shit, and I just feel like you should continue to pay for it.
I bought you that with the intent of building a future with you. Just like an engagement ring, I give it to you with the intent of the marriage.
So I'm not gonna give it back. I'm not gonna give it back because it's a gift. So it's mine, and I can't afford it. And you need to help me because you gave it to me.
No.
Well, shit. No, that's bullshit.
No,
they should continue to pay at least for a couple more months.
Absolutely not. I think if you're going through a divorce and some shit that happened, absolutely. I think your person should get, and it depends on what you're getting a divorce for, but I think that they should, help you out a little until you can get on your feet.
But why bring me into this lifestyle if you know that I'm not at the level that you at?
Because you would have
bring me into this lifestyle.
Would have been able to keep up the lifestyle had we worked out, but we didn't.
You still gotta pay mother effer.
Nope. Nope.
Nah. And I already know what y'all guys gonna say. But I think it's messed up.
Absolutely not.
Come on, man. That's cool. Why you still gonna fuck him?
You still sucking his dick?
Maybe. It depends.
Chicks be trying to be in a whole nother relationship with her. Well, you introduced me to this lifestyle. All right. And you introduced me to that pussy.
Maybe I will. Shit. I don't fucking know. But pay for the shit that you brought me because I couldn't afford it. So
nah. I was watching Judge Judy earlier, and a lady was there with her boyfriend, and Judge Judy was like, "Oh, do you work?" She was like, "No." She was like, "Do your boyfriend work?" She was like, "No." She was like, "How y'all pay the bills?" She was like, "Child support from the dad." Ooh, you got this nigga living up with my motherfucking kids and my money paying for the motherfucking bills. Now, don't get it wrong.
That's bullshit.
Absolutely, a portion of it should absolutely go toward the bills because you have to keep the bills on to, have that for the child. So I absolutely think a portion should go toward of it. But the entire thing, my entire child support is paying for your rent. Bullshit.
For you and this man?
Nigga sleeping up in that bed with no fucking job?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
nah. That's what I'm saying.
And that's exactly what happened. Another nigga up in the condo that motherfucker paying for. Dead.
Hey y'all, I forgot to tell y'all that I had made a profile on this sugar baby page. It's an upscale sugar daddy something. But nobody attractive was hitting me up. I need one of my managers to look
Wait. You want somebody to look good and just be your sugar daddy?
Yeah, because if he wants some coochie, he gotta at least look like something.
You not on there for no love. You on there to be a sugar baby. You on there to get money.
I am, but some sugar daddies be wanting some. Listen, managers, I need y'all to look at my account to make sure my pictures is good and all of that stuff. Y'all not doing y'all job.
You gotta get on your job.
Okay, I'm gonna do better. I just did it yesterday, and I got a lot of hits. So I didn't go back on today, but I'm gonna go back and check it out and see what's going on. Cause I need me a couple of them so I can get me some. What's the expensive cars? Ferrari,
Rolls Royce.
Which one look better, the Ferrari or the Rolls Royce?
Rolls Royce.
I'm gonna give me one of those. Give me one of those.
Royce looks better. I'm going to New York in like 2 or 3 weeks. So I was looking for lifestyle clubs, right? One of the lifestyle clubs was like in the description and stuff. It was like, if you don't have a trust fund, you probably can't afford our membership.
Wow.
And I just really, really want to know. I want to go and see the inside of that joint.
I want to go there.
I want to go.
All the rich people.
I want to go there.
It's probably the famous rich people in there too.
Probably running the like I'm like, what? Cray.
Yeah, let me know if y'all go. I might gotta drive down there just for
Girl,
that.
I'm not dipping in my savings for that shit. I ain't even money for nobody. No, I'm going to be nosy. I save my coins.
They famous?
I save my.
If they famous?
Famous people. Okay.
If Drake up in there, I might throw that thing in a circle. Hey.
Throw that ass in the circle. Hey. Yep.
Okay.
Wait.
So moving on to the next one. So So I met this girl over the weekend when we was in
New Orleans.
New Orleans, right?
Wow.
And so she's in a relationship with another girl, right? And are they married? They're not married. But the girl that I met first, her wife wants her to always have a makeup, nails done, toes done, hair done, all of that, right? So, and it's I don't know if it was normal for her already, or maybe on occasions, or maybe like the weekends or something, because you know sometimes you just wear makeup or whatever on weekends or whatever. But she wants her to always get it done, and she pays for it every time she need to go get her hair done. She do her own makeup or her nails, her toes, whatever. She pays for everything. She want her to look good at all hours of the day. Like her face was beat all day. Okay, I ain't never in my life seen nobody's face wake up, beat, go to sleep, beat, take a nap, beat.
She probably got to wake up a little bit early so she beat her face before the girlfriend wake up.
Yes, I'm like, this is a whole job. Like, what the fuck?
Absolutely.
But my question is, so would y'all, if y'all dating someone and they want y'all to be a certain way at all hours of the day, are y'all willing to change what's normal to y'all and do that?
Absolutely.
Especially if they're paying for it.
You telling me that you want me to keep my hair done? Fine, I will keep my damn hair done. You want me to wear makeup? Fine, I'll do some tutorials. I'll get Naya to do my makeup. That stuff don't bother me. Now, if you tell me I gotta have 2-inch nails, that may bother me. I don't know how to wear nails. Short nails, so we can compromise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people think that's such a big deal. A lot of people are like, I wouldn't change for this person, or I wouldn't, you know. I think when you can change something physical that's easy, I wouldn't care. And you know, most women, even women that really don't like makeup, we really don't like makeup because we don't know how to do it, right? If we knew how to do it, we would probably wear it. But since we don't, you know, excuse me, that's why we really don't. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's actually pretty dope that she was even agreeing to it, to be like, all right, whatever, yeah, I'll do that, you know, because most people be like, what, you want me to change? No, I don't. I literally just want you to be girly. That's what makeup is like, some girly ass shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's such a big
deal. I think for me, like, in the beginning, when the first conversation first come up, I would feel like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not good enough like how I am. I think that's how I would be for my initial reaction would be. But I mean, I would do it. It would be a problem for me with the makeup because I don't like makeup and I got sensitive skin and I got eczema. So then my face gonna be broke out because you want me to wear makeup.
But then you just compromise. Like, okay, I'll wear makeup on days when we're going down date night.
My eyes gonna puff up. I'm gonna look crazy as fuck.
Or when we're going to family functions. But when we're going, you know, regular stuff, I'm not gonna wear makeup. Compromise. Most people, a lot of issues can get solved with a little bit of I was gonna make up the word, but I was gonna say compromisation, but I don't think it's the word. So I just really made it up.
You just made it up. Fuck that. That's your word.
But yeah, you know, compromise. I don't think it's that big of a deal. You know, and even if it's now I ain't gonna say somebody I just met, but if I was talking to somebody for a few months or, you know, here and they're like, oh, you know, can you do blah, blah, blah. Now, some things I will absolutely not fully break on. Like if somebody's like, oh, I want you to, you know, wear long sleeves and long pants every day of the year. That's not gonna happen. However, if we are going on date night and you want me to, you know, look cute and be all the way covered up, I would absolutely do it. But when I go to the bar with my girls, I'm wearing you know, so I'll compromise when it comes to certain things, but everything I don't know, it depends.
Yeah, what you just said just reminded me of a conversation I was having with the boyfriend, because he was talking about being friends and stuff with your exes and stuff on social media and liking pictures and stuff. Like, I'm friends with all of my exes and I like their pictures and they like mine and we inboxing all of that shit. Like, we are cool. So that's gonna be a problem.
I hate when people be like, you like your ex stuff on social media? Absolutely.
Yes, that's what it's for. It was like, I don't want to hear that's what it's for, but that's what it's for, sir.
It is.
I'm gonna leave him alone. We ain't gonna work out. I just had a whole flash.
It's not.
We're night and day. God damn it. Anyway. But so guys, would y'all change like y'all look? Would y'all grow y'all hair if they want y'all to? Cause y'all both have like short haircuts. So would you grow your hair and get like dreads or whatever your person want?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, love it for me.
So like a baby over there. I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, I can't really hear you that much, Q, but I did hear you say no. But what if she's like, oh, I like button-ups and you always wear t-shirts. Can you wear button-ups more? You wouldn't change that?
Maybe.
Because the hair is one thing that I wouldn't compromise on either. If somebody was like, I don't like girls with locks, I ain't for you. Because I ain't cutting locks. It ain't happening.
Right.
So I wouldn't even use hair for an example. That's a sensitive one. But what about button up the t-shirts, Q?
Maybe.
Yeah, simple things like that.
I think guys that wear button-ups looks really great. If they button ups with the jeans or the little outfit, the little matching tops and bottoms and with the little button-ups and shit, that shit is so fucking sexy to me. Oh my goodness, I fucking love it.
But yeah, I just don't think that big a deal, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really changing for that person. It's just like something, I don't know. I just think it's such an easy fix that maybe I'm just not thinking about it that much because it's such an easy fix.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, guys.
No, go ahead. Did you hear the question, D?
No, what was the question? That's what I was asking.
Oh, so would you change your looks or anything about yourself because your woman wants you to? Like, example, we're talking about the button-ups. Would you wear more button-ups? Or if she wanted you to wear more shorts and to show your legs or whatever?
If she's buying it for me.
But she wants you to wear them like every day. Like, she wants you to wear a certain stuff every day.
Nah, I mean, I have my own individual style. I would feel like I'm not being myself. If you want to buy me something, I can, I rock it. But I'm still gotta have my own individual style. I'm not a Stepford wife or no shit like that. I'm not gonna fit in a box for nobody. If I can't be myself, then we shouldn't be together.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
I agree with that too.
Angles don't fit into a box.
But that's what I'm saying. Like how Dee said, well, if she buy me some stuff, I wear it. But every day, no. And that's the example I gave with like, if they're like, oh, I want you to cover up. No, I wouldn't. Absolutely not every day. But when I'm around you or when we go to a function or, something like that, sure, I'll do it. But when I'm not around you, when I'm with my girls, when I'm with my kid, when you're not around, I'm going to still do it. And sometimes I'm still do it when you're around too. I'm going to just, what I'm saying, I probably maybe try to limit it or just be like, hey, I'm giving you a heads up. I ain't with the shit this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's a compromise. And if somebody asks you to do something and then you tell them a solution that's like half and half, and they still be like, nah, I don't want that, then that ain't the person for you because they don't want it their way or the highway. And it ain't that. I don't know if that saying is right that I just said, but it don't work like that, it has to be, meet me halfway. I don't have to walk all the way across to your yard. Meet me halfway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with like I said, if you want to have an outfit or something you want me to wear or something like that, like that's cool. Maybe once or twice, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not changing. I can't change who I am for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it.
I agree 100%. Okay, so that's all we got for y'all today.
Oh, that's it? Okay. I about you, but I think you be delayed sometimes when it comes to each other. So
yeah,
I have a joke. I made this up. It's stupid. I want to say it right, but what did the turkey say to the chicken? No, I'm saying it wrong. I'm messing it up. I made it up. I forgot how it goes. What is it? I don't know. I forgot. I'll say it next week.
I was ready to be like, "Cook you chicken."
It's funny. It's something like that. That's a good one. It is a good one. Man, what is it? What is it? I forgot how it goes.
Won't you text it to yourself when you think of it again?
I need to do something, but because I made this up like 2 days ago for this podcast. I forgot how it went. I know the punch though. Where did the anyway?
Where do the boats go when they're sick?
When the what?
I said, where do the boats go when they're sick?
Was that right?
Yeah, you said the dock.
The dock.
Yeah.
I knew it. Shit. Getting better, y'all. I'm getting better.
The first time Reese answered it, right?
It probably is, because I'm trash.
All right. We checking out.
All right, y'all. Ooh. Episode 188. Peace, love, and positivity.
All right, y'all. We out.